would you spend $35 on this? I did.
You know what?
Welcome back to the channel.
Whew.
We decided it's too hot this July, so we're filming inside of Matt's place. We went inside of my place, it'd be a million kids running around, and it would be mayhem, and it's not happening. So we got something new and exciting for you today.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
I'm Brian.
I'm Matt.
We're the Whiskey Wimps. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a nice fresh bottle here for you. First of the month, so what we'd like to do on the first of the month is we like to hide our faces, and show you. We're checking out this Green River stuff. It's new-ish whiskey, but it's an old brand. As you can see, they're very proud of their label here, DSP KY10.
You know what I love about this bottle?
What do you love about this bottle? That you can lay it flat and it won't roll away?
Exactly.
That is pretty cool, actually. That's a great point. It's a legacy revived, it says. Founded by John W. McCulloch in 1885 is Kentucky's 10th oldest distillery. That's why it's DSPY KY10. That's the 10th distillery in Kentucky.
I love how they made sure that we're the 10th oldest one.
Yeah, and well, it's on the front. It's pretty old. I mean, there's, that's going back.
Still not number one, though.
That's not number one. 1885, though. Green River was celebrated for quality and became known as the whiskey without regrets before being lost to history after Prohibition. So after Prohibition, it went shut down, but it was reopened. It was purchased by a Terracentia company,
Okay.
And it used to be on that same campus in Owensboro. Like Melicorn was made there at one point, and some other things. I think it got most recently acquired by Bardstown, and it's affordable. It was $35, so we're gonna pour it up and see how it does.
I love the little stamp here. It makes it look like it's bottle and bond. It has that same kind of like.
That's just an old, like all kinds of old whiskeys used to have that kind of look with their little seal.
Yeah.
Look at all the old airplane bottles have that same kind of money look, right? It looks like
Money print.
The details on money, on American money, yeah. So.
It's a sour mash.
Yeah, sour mash.
Your bottle, you open.
You know the difference between sour mash and sweet mash?
Yeah. One's sweet, one's sour.
So with sour
Am I right?
No. With sour mash, what a sour mash is when they take some of the yeast strain, or they take some of the mash from the original thing and move it along, kind of like you do with sourdough. You have your mother or whatever, you're taking some of the culture and bringing it over to the next mash bill and using some of that yeast that's already been established in that previous mash bill versus a sweet mash where you just start everything from scratch.
So it's all fresh.
Yeah, but the idea behind a sour mash, I think, is that you get that consistency in what's happening with the yeast and it was super gentle and very wet and
It's just unappealing.
that wasn't an impressive pop. Let's just give it that. And the pop has nothing to do with the quality of the whiskey.
Yes, it does.
Corona bottles have a nice fatty pop. You used to almost put somebody's eye out when that thing popped off the top of that sucker. I mean, there is a hint of...
You get some sourness in here?
There's a hint of...
Like sour warheads going on in here.
Yeah, I was thinking lemon, so...
Sour lemon warhead.
There is a little bit of lemon, aside from the obvious caramel and vanilla notes that you get on most bourbons. Yeah, that is... I am getting like a bit of a lemon warhead. Interesting. It is a fresh crack.
I know, we should let it open up some more.
Yeah, I guess give it a little spin. Yeah, there is a very citrusy thing happening on top of the vanilla and caramel, which is interesting. It's not something that's not. There's not like. It's $35. So let's keep that in mind.
I need to still let it open up. Right now, I'm still getting a lot of just an astringent.
Yeah. A hint of that, I guess. Well, warheads tend to be astringent. Lemon warhead, you suck on it and like your whole face implodes, right? That's what I think of. When I think of astringent, I think of my face imploding. Let's see what happens on the palate.
Wow.
That's good. Ain't
nice.
nothing wrong with that.
It's nice. It's nice.
I think we're probably gonna have to put this in our running with Wild Turkey 101 and see how it holds up against that, because Wild Turkey 101 is less expensive. The thing that drew me to this was the story and the history behind the brand,
Okay.
and the fact that it was revitalized, and also that it was not too expensive for a new brand.
But are you
not
saying
a new brand, but an old?
that this, off of sip number uno, that this is on par with Wild Turkey 101?
No, I'm saying that it's a good candidate to go up against it, because if Wild Turkey 101 can take it down, it's just going to be another whiskey that is less expensive than the whiskey that Wild Turkey 101 beats. That's the whole idea behind our Wild Turkey 101 versus the World segment, is to see if that $25 whiskey can take down whiskeys above its pay grade.
True.
This is more
then
expensive.
if this wins over
Then-
Wild Turkey 101, will we change it to Green River versus the World?
No. All I'm saying is for $35, this is pretty good.
I still want to know about their row thing.
I know when we mentioned that lemon and warhead thing on the nose, that's like the note that is, the caramel and vanilla are first. And then so
for
we're
sure.
always
I'm
looking
talking
for
about
something
the deeper
beyond.
stuff.
Yeah, we're looking for something beyond, the things that are hanging on the fringes. I also get, there's some spice there. You get the rye spice.
You know what I get a little bit off the palate? Call me crazy. Marshmallow. Like a little bit of a melted marshmallow. Not too toasted. Not toasted marshmallow. A warmed marshmallow.
Yeah, I can see a little. Yeah, I can see that. Definitely, I got you there. Certainly, it's not the most complex,
No.
but for $35, I'd say that this is worth a try. It's certainly better than a whiskey that we've paid more money for.
Where can you find this? Where'd you find this?
I think this is becoming pretty available. It's available in like 23 states or so, like half the states in the nation at this point. I found this at Bevmo
Okay.
on the bottom shelf.
Nothing wrong with the bottom shelf. You gotta start at the bottom and get way to the top. Or are you
Nothing
just
at
hanging
all.
out at the bottom?
Evan Williams' Bottle and Bond is often found on the bottom shelf, and it's fantastic.
Hey, exactly.
$15. So I would say that this is worth giving a try if you haven't. It's different. It's cool. It's a nice bottle. It's flat. I got the weeded version.
And how's that going for you?
I've already finished over half the bottle. So that it's going well. Would you spend $35 on this? I did.
I did. You know what? Now that I've tried it, yes. If I haven't, I probably would have first tried it at a bar first.
I'm not sure how many bars are going to have this on their
I'm just saying, like, if, at a bar, at a friend's house, I'll have to try it first before I would pay money for it. I'd just be a little wary on the bottom of the shelf, knowing that they made it flat on one side, too. Kind of scares me.
I think it's great.
I mean, it's interesting, but, I'd be like, why couldn't you finish the rest of the glass
Everything is better with whiskey.
when it's flat?